Hey folks, how's it going? I'm Josh. I'm going to be checking out Hugh Bonneville justifies his red lips on Top Gear. This is the Graham Norton Show. Guys, please continue to leave comments below because all our videos are based on your comments and recommendations. And if you are subscribed, we check out those comments and recommendations first. I don't know much about Top Gear. I just remember some episode about like him driving a Tesla and the Tesla roadster kept dying or something like that. That's all I really know about Top Gear. So you guys may ask for this. I'm going to jump into it.
Sublime to the ridiculous, because Hugh Bonneville.
That would be Hugh Bonneville.
No. Hugh Bonneville's a lovely man. But I just want to refer back to a television appearance that Hugh Bonneville made a couple of weeks ago. He was on a program called Top Gear. It's very
I love that show.
You were on Top Gear.
Yeah, he was on Top Gear.
Driving.
That's the greatest show.
Now,
a clip from Top Gear?
No, we don't have a clip, but we do have a bizarre... His appearance caused quite the reaction. Here he is on Top Gear. Now, a lot of people were focused on the jumper. A lot of people were focused on the jumper, but even more people were concerned as why were you wearing lipstick on Top Gear?
Oh no!
We have that doctor. We have that picture.
Bill Murray and Matt Damon's laugh is priceless. That's what's making it so funny. That's crazy. They're laughing so hard.
This is on. I can't see it.
Trust me, you're wearing lipstick. There you go.
I am not wearing lipstick. I've never worn lipstick in my life.
It does look like you're wearing
That was
lipstick.
a very cold day.
Well, I'm intrigued. I'm here to say that I was not wearing lipstick. Hang on. It was fucking cold because on Top Gear they say bring 2 sets of clothes. You're going to be boiling hot in the car and you're going to be freezing cold in the studio. And I thought, boiling hot in the car, it's a cold day in wherever we are, February. It's not going to be like that at all. I was roasting because you're exerting so much sort of adrenaline and sweat because you're in a, well,
just right now, your lips are turning a different color.
Because of you. And then you're in the studio, this aircraft hangar, where apparently last summer it's either incredibly hot or, it's freezing this time of year. And last year, when Patrick Stewart was on, my lips are going red, aren't they? Yeah. That's really... They do! They just go red on TV. That's really weird. When Patrick Stewart was... I am this table.
It's an odd look for a man, but you carry it on.
I'm like, what's her name's Pout the other week. So last year, apparently about 4 or 5 people, stop giggling, 4 or 5 people fainted while Patrick
Bill
Stewart
Murray
was
been a
doing
goof.
his thing because it was so hot. And I thought, it's going to be very chilly. So it was my favourite woolly jumper, but not my red lippy, which I'd left at home.
Anyway, he just said my lips, my favorite woolly jumper. Come on. How many women here are going to faint just hearing him say my favorite woolly jumper? All right, how many men are going to faint? My favorite woolly jumper and my lippy. My lippy?
Lippy? What does that mean in American?
I don't know.
I thought the saying like he's just is. I thought maybe you guys call lipsticks lippy there. That's what I just assumed it was. Bill's dying.
Ladies and gentlemen, we must also wish Matt Damon all the best for Sunday. BAFTA, you're nominated. So good. It's for Behind the Candelabra, the Liberace film, which got a cinema release here, which is why you're nominated. Which is it's so good, that film.
Thank you.
Just brilliant.
Thank you. I think the key to my performance was I borrowed Hugh's lippy.
It gets around. Because that movie is so out there. Did you and Michael Douglas sort of say yes, thinking, oh, it'll never get made. We'll never really have.
I never heard of that movie.
No. We actually we felt a big sense of responsibility.
Keep talking. Pause there.
Well, that was that night when you were going over the script in your woolly jumper.
It's my favourite one. What a minute is this?
I actually asked it to wear a woolly jumper in every scene.
Is this the scene where I take up my woolly jumper?
So in this scene in the hot tub, am I going to be in my woolly jumper?
Off the show. They're going to keep that in, you know.
Well, listen, good luck on Sunday.
Mark Wahlberg, ladies and gentlemen. Mark
That was good, man. They were really messing with that guy. That was funny. I never explained what lippy is. I'm assuming it's lipstick. He says favorite lippy. I'm assuming it's lipstick. Some of you just kind of just leaning into the joke just to make it, you know, funnier. My favorite woolly jumper. That's funny. Man. Is that what you guys call all your sweaters? Like a woolly jumper? I'm curious. So yeah, I guess I can Google it. But yeah, this was funny. I enjoyed this, especially Bill Murray and Matt Damon. Man, just freaking keep like picking on the guy. That was funny, and like just the fact that Bill Murray kept laughing. Oh, that was good. So the guy was just on Top Gear. He's not like the Top Gear host or anything, I'm guessing. But I'm pretty sure I hope I'm not mixing up the shows, but I'm pretty sure I've seen Top Gear before. Like the guy was test driving like a Roadster Tesla or something like that, and then the Tesla battery ran out, and they made a big deal about how the car wasn't really ready for production, and then they went into, I guess Tesla had a secondary car on hand, and they said the battery died in that too, but when their engineers tested, there was nothing wrong with it. That's all I really remember from Top Gear, that like I guess they said the guy lied or something like that, or the show lied, or somebody lied. That's all I remember from the show. I haven't got around to actually checking it out. And people were telling me I should watch Top Gear on this channel. I never knew Top Gear was a comedy thing, because it's been getting recommended under like because you know we do like all comedy here now. That's what I like to do, is just keep it like strict to comedy. And I got recommendations to check out Top Gear, so I'm wondering, is Top Gear funny too? It didn't seem funny when the clip I seen with the Tesla. So guys, let me know if you think I should check out Top Gear, if it's like a comedy thing, if it's a car thing. I'm not a huge car guy, so I don't really know if I'll like it. I mean, I drive a Prius, so people always say anybody who drives a Prius, you drive in a car without a soul. At least I've heard car people say that, but I like my Prius. It's really good on gas mileage and stuff like that. So I'm not really a car guy. So if you guys thinking like I'm like one of those guys who's gonna really enjoy it because of the car aspect, I won't. I don't like cars. Don't really like get my blood boiling or anything like that. There's nothing wrong with liking them. Like I have a lot of guys like friends that just really. I think every guy I know really likes cars, so I guess I'm probably like odd man out who's like really into them. I'm all about functionality, not necessarily like aesthetic. Like good gas mileage. Like I have a plug-in hybrid, so I can plug it in, and 90% of my driving is within the 30-mile radius now that I work in Chicago. So I get to just do mostly battery 90% of the time because I get 30 miles to the charge on that. Then gasoline kicks in after that. But haven't been in a gas station, I don't know, 5 months or 6 months. It's been a while because I don't have to drive to Chicago anymore. So, but yeah, if Top Gear is about cars, I probably won't like it, guys. If it's like all about muscle cars, stuff like that, I don't really get anything out of cars. I never really have. It's all about like practicality and functionality to me. That's all. I don't really care for loud engines and racing fast and all that jazz. I was just never into it. So if that's what you're recommending for, guys, I wouldn't like it. All right. All right, I rambled long enough, guys. I'm hoping you guys are out there being happy, safe, and healthy. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the time you get with friends and family. And if you are locked at home alone, I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully, like a few of you guys been saying, these videos are bringing some joy and comfort to you. And hopefully other YouTube videos are doing the same. Because the news and all that stuff is really oversaturated with a lot of negativity. So it's kind of good to kind of, what do you call it? What's the word for it? Detox yourself from it. Because you can't even click on your main page without seeing it. You can't even select that you don't want to see it anymore. It's one of the things that I think her name is Susan Wojcicki, the CEO, says she puts stuff in the face of Americans, or people in general, in the face of the world, if you want to see it or not, because it's the only way change happens, or something like that, she said. But it'd be nice to kind of like turn off the switch, like if you don't really want to see it anymore. Because when you hear the message once, you hear it 1,000 times, you know what I mean? So hopefully hopefully you guys are detoxing. That's like, I guess, the more the thing. All right, this has been long enough, guys. Hopefully you guys are happy, safe, and healthy. And I'll see you in the next one. I should probably edit this because this is a little too long. All right, later.